Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the 51s and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The 51s are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Michael Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
So just about set. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Mookie now. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Take a look at the lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mike Trout in the box here lets that one go for a ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Kicks and fires.
8-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him.
Oh.
Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, Miles Michaelis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball to strike. Now
2
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
That misses the zone.
That's
now
inside.
3-1. And the pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one's in there, 0-1. Fletcher gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Joe Madden's lineup for the Angels. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Matt Duffy. Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one fouled off. Next offering misses. 1-1. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. Justin Upton at the plate. First pitch just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one in the air center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Matt Duffy. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. Marsh around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And fouled off. fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 and 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
1 and 2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Angels out in front 2-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. His righty-lefty splits there.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Lorenzen back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman,
Nolan
Nolan Arenado.
Arenado will hit next, really making a difference in the series with 8 RBIs and 6 hits. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Alonso off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And the righty deals. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
For the Angels, the right fielder.
And the pitch. And a good eye there.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the
2-0.
next pitch is way outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made.
Ball
Sometimes
3.
it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable.
Count's 3-0.
Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Downstairs,
ball 4.
and it
Take your
misses
base.
ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Sheldon Noisy. Over to Anderson.
That's an out.
And that's 2.
Got him.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
Here's David Fletcher. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker makes the catch, and that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Leading off for the 51, the catcher, Will Smith.
Lorenzen back to work.
Hey!
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff,
0-2.
so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Good eye right there. The pitch. And now
Ball,
the count
inside.
is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And 1 gone. And now, Cedric Mullins. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in there for strike 1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Well, I love the hustle out of the box. He knows he has a single, but he's trying to turn it into a double. But you have to remember the outfield arms and who's got a good one, who doesn't. I think he challenged the wrong guy right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson rips one. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Anderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Lorenzen throws to first. Anderson dives back. Another throw over.
Safe.
And he's back again. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Now all even up. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-2.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And the first offering is not close. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Tied up here in the early going. And it is 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh glides back. And that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Now here is Jared Walsh.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And there's the strike. One and two now. That's to third. Walsh retired. And next for the Angels, Justin Upton. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And now the 0-1. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball.
Ball
Next
1.
pitch just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's
the count.
1-2. Man at second. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes a pitch. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Ball
And
1.
that's down and away. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Now, there's a
Count.
certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ward pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
That's a
First
ball.
offering misses the mark.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a base hit, so a man aboard now with one away. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Hammered, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2. Low
in
throw,
there.
and he
Hey.
can't dig it out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Will Smith getting ready to hit. This guy has turned into a beast.
No, he's safe.
Lorenzen checks over to first, and he's back.
Yeah.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chris Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Junk getting cranked up as well. Alonso at third. Tucker at first. One gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2.
He's been trying to tease the
I got to
zone
count.
with that
2-2.
slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And it's
I
filled
count
up.
this ball.
Two on, one out. And that'll
Ball
load
four.
the bases.
Take your base.
Now batting, left field.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. Foul ball there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Upton heading to the alley. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. One runs in, another comes in to score. Fletcher relay to third, and he's in there as 3 runs come in.
How about that? Clears the bases. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Michael Lorenzen out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Chris Rodriguez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Nope.
First pitch
Ball one.
doesn't find the zone. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One now. Foul ball. The pitch.
Ball
Good eye
two.
right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes.
3-2.
That one pushed foul. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's Mookie Betts. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Hey.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Fans come to the
0-1's the
ballpark
count.
to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does,
The count's 1-1.
just a joy to watch.
Aye.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. 2 balls,
2-2
2
to count.
strikes to count with 2 outs. Right-handed reliever. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The 51s on top 7-2. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Duffy.
The second baseman, Matt Duffy.
The wind and the pitch.
That's
That
a
one is
ball.
upstairs. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Alonso makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Stassi stands in now and watches strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. And the pitch. And
That's
now
ball
2 and
2.
1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it
That
hops
ball
over the
bounced
wall
over.
for an automatic
2 base.
double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Taylor Ward.
Inside, ball
Pitch
1.
misses inside. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Ground ball, Alonso. Pitcher gets
He's
to the
out.
bag for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Sheldon Noisy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering
one,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. There's a strike. In the air, right field, Tucker raging back towards the wall. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Angels leave one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and that's
Counts
ball 1.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Smash to the left side. Fletcher fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here is Paul Goldschmidt. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
That's a
And
ball.
1-2. The pitch. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
I got the count.
This guy's
0-2.
pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
Just misses the mark outside the
I
zone.
got the count.
0-2
1-2.
count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The pitch.
got
And a
the
ball
count.
evens the
2-2.
count. Pitch misses.
count is
Full
full.
count,
3-2.
3-2. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line to center. Marsh makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher.
Angels, the shortstop.
Here comes the pitch.
Hey.
And there's a strike. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Bats up with it. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Marsh.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he swings and
0-1 's the
misses, and
count.
it's 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Nope.
The
Outside.
0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. And a pitch.
Nope.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Into center. Trout is there. Makes the catch. And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. There's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Rodriguez back to work. And that
1-0.
skips in the dirt. The pitch.
Nope.
And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's a strike.
It might be time
count
to
is
choke
2
up
and
a
1.
little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
2-2
strikes.
now. Kicks and deals. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Bounce to the left side. Rendon over to pick it up. On the run, throw to
He's
first.
out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. First
Ball one,
pitch,
no
not
strikes.
close. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs.
Ball.
That's down and in. The 2-1. And another
Down
ball.
at 3-1.
Righty delivers. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
First base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Cedric Mullins
Ball, that pitch is out.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball.
Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-0. And a pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And a
That's ball
4-pitch
4.
walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So digging in, Tim Anderson.
Ball
And the
1.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The pitch. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Smith coming home. 1 run in. Here comes another. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie now. First offering, and it
out.
just misses. And that one
That's
just
out.
missed off the outside edge. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Here's a high chopper. Sends
Got
it to Walsh. And Betts is gone. That ends the frame. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The 51s out front 8-2. Well, we go bottom 6. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh.
For the Angels,
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Counts 1-0.
And the first offering is not close.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss.
The
1
count
and
is
2.
1 and
Big
2.
time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The wind to kick the pitch. The punch out there, and 1 out now. Justin Upton, the next to hit for the Angels.
Justin Upton.
Pitch
Ball
misses
in.
inside. 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's gotten
0-1.
into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Righty to the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. And it's still 8-2. Back in Anaheim, here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The wind of the pitch.
There you
Checks
go.
his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt.
That's
That
a
hits
ball.
the dirt, and that is ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Mike Myers up and throwing. Suarez, a left-hander, also throwing.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
There
Check
you go.
swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First
1-0.
offering in the dirt. And the pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Now batting,
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Late swing fouled off. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gonna count
1
1
ball,
and
2
2.
strikes the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
downstairs, and it's 1-0. Up the middle, Duffy gloves it.
He
Save!
beat it.
now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. That one's in there, 0-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
On the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. He doesn't have a throw, and they get a run at home.
The left fielder, number 31, Cedric Mullins.
Jansen Junk gets the call from the pen. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
Jensen.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch is popped up. Rendon under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The 51s with the lead in this one, 9-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Angels catcher, Max Stassi. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. High in the air, out to right. Tucker on the move as he glides back. Takes it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And misses inside. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, he throws it away. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Trey Turner coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 6, Trey.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Sheldon Noisy. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Angels held in check. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop.
The wind and the pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
I got 2-1 the count.
Next pitch is popped up. One down.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch is popped up. Sends it to Walsh. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And gone. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit.
Now batting.
That one misses in the dirt. The 1-0. Upstairs. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And they get Arenado for the out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher.
Leading up for the Angels, the shortstop, David
The pitch.
Fletcher.
Nope.
Just
Ball 1.
missed. The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Man at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Marsh.
Ball
And the
one.
first pitch misses for ball
Counts
one.
1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. Roll to short, could be 2. That takes care of Rendon.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. This to center field. Trout is there. Puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Angels strand 1, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And the righty deals. Bounced out to short, and it gets by him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Righty delivers. Tap to first. Walsh. Over to Fletcher. On to first. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
The pitch.
2-2 the count.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Ball. That's
First
inside.
offering misses the mark. And he pumps it a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
And a 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses.
Inside, ball 2.
2-2. And that one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Fly ball down the line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
Next to hit, Tim Anderson. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1. And downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air out to center. Marsh makes the catch, and that'll do it. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The 51s with the lead 10-2. Brooks Raley taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now Justin Upton.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Ball 1. That's
Next offering is down low. And a pitch. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Matt Duffy, in there for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. Ripped on a line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
And next for the Angels, Max Stassi. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Ball inside.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And now the lefty grips one to right. Tucker brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1. The pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The 0-1. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Ward leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a
Next
ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. 2-2 now. Out to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
Final score here today, 10-3. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score.